Today, we're diving into something that's, well, a game changer for anyone in the restaurant business. We're talking about how AI is creating a whole new standard for menu profitability. And believe me, it's something you're going to want to understand. Hello and welcome. I'm an expert in hotel AI, and I've had a front row seat to the incredible ways technology is reshaping modern hospitality. So to all the students of Europe Hotel School joining us, I'm thrilled to be a part of your online learning journey. Let's jump right in. Okay, let's start with a question, and it's one that should probably keep any F&B manager up at night. What if your number one best-selling dish, the one that flies out of the kitchen, was actually secretly losing you money every single time someone ordered it? Now, that might sound a little dramatic, but it's a very, very real risk. Why? Because the menu, well, it's the absolute financial heart of your food and beverage department. It's the engine that drives your revenue. But as you're about to see, that engine can be surprisingly fragile. So what makes this key asset so volatile? Well, it's tied directly to the real world, isn't it? You've got fluctuating market conditions that can change the price of beef overnight. You have unpredictable supply chain snags that can make imported ingredients suddenly way more expensive. And, of course, there are always seasonal changes in the cost of your core ingredients. It's a moving target. All this volatility, it really puts a spotlight on a major weakness in the traditional way we've always done things. Let's call it the flaw of static costs. It's basically like trying to navigate a constantly changing city using a map that's a year old. And the difference is just stark. The old method, right, it was this static exercise you did maybe once or twice a year. You were relying on theoretical costs that were basically out of date the minute you printed them. This led to a ton of reactive guesswork. The modern method, it's dynamic. It uses actual, live costs, which allows you to be proactive and optimize your menu based on what's happening right now. I mean, just picture this. You set all your menu prices in January, but then a 20% price spike hits a key ingredient in February. That could instantly turn your star dish into what we call a loss leader. And the scariest part? With the old method, you probably wouldn't even realize it was happening, maybe for months. So what's the fix? This is where we get to the really exciting part, the dynamic AI solution. This is all about connecting the dots to give you total control over your profits. For any modern hospitality executive, this is the toolkit you need. The core concept is actually pretty simple, but it's revolutionary. The solution is essentially a digital bridge. It connects two parts of the business that, believe it or not, almost never used to talk to each other. Your back office, where all the supplier invoices get processed, and your front office, the point of sale system where the sales are actually happening. For the first time, they're in constant communication. And that bridge, it's an AI-powered platform. In fact, many of the top hospitality programs today are teaching students how to use these very tools. They use artificial intelligence to completely automate all that data collection and analysis. The whole point is to give you instant financial insights so you can turn raw data into smart, profitable decisions. But how does this AI engine actually work its magic? Let's take a look under the hood and follow the data from a simple invoice all the way to a powerful business insight. It's a pretty slick four-step process. First, an invoice from a supplier gets uploaded or scanned. The AI immediately reads or scrapes every single line item on it. Second, it instantly updates the cost for every single one of those ingredients in your database. Third, and this is the magic, the system automatically recalculates the true plate cost for every recipe that uses any of those ingredients. And finally, if any dish's profit margin drops below your target, the platform flags it for you immediately. And this is what that looks like in the real world. Bam! You get an alert on your dashboard. Your pan-seared salmon is supposed to have a healthy 30% margin, but because the price from your fish supplier just went up, your actual margin has crashed down to 18%. Now you've got a problem you can see, and more importantly, a problem you can actually solve. And because that alert is instant, your response can be too. You're no longer guessing. You have clear, data-driven options. Can you tweak the portion size a little without anyone noticing? Maybe swap out an expensive side for something more cost-effective? Is it time to pick up the phone and renegotiate with that supplier? Or do you simply need to update the menu price? The point is, you are back in control. Now, having this real-time data lets us move beyond just putting out fires. It lets us get into the strategy of continuous optimization. This is where you truly start to master your menu mix. This brings us to a classic tool, the menu mix matrix.
It breaks down your dishes based on how popular they are and how profitable they are. Your stars are high in both. You protect those with everything you've got. Dogs are low in both. They probably need to go. But the real strategic gold is in those other two boxes. With real-time data, this becomes your living, breathing strategic playbook. For your puzzles, those high-profit dishes that just aren't selling well, your marketing team can get to work promoting them. For your plow horses, the popular dishes with slim profit margins, your culinary team can focus on re-engineering them to make them more cost-effective. It becomes a constant, collaborative effort. And when you put all of this together, what you get is a new standard of profitability. And this is about way more than just numbers on a spreadsheet. It's about securing your future and your career in this industry. Really, what this technology represents is a fundamental shift in mindset. It moves your entire F&B management style away from that old reactive guesswork and into a constant state of data-driven optimization and improvement.
And what's the ultimate bottom line here? It's that you can ensure every single item on your menu is contributing fairly. You can actually protect the financial health of your restaurants and banquet operations, building a resilient business that can succeed even when the economy gets a little rocky.
Which really just leaves us with one final thought. As you get ready to start your careers, you have to ask yourselves, in a market that's only getting more and more volatile, can you or the hotel you end up working for truly afford to manage without this kind of real-time data? Because in today's hospitality world, knowing your numbers isn't just good business anymore. It's the absolute key to survival and success.